Hello everybody, Joe Clone here, back again with another LEGO Star Wars review video. If it wasn't obvious of what we are reviewing in this video, then go watch, you ever heard of that movie, Star Wars A New Hope? Yeah, go watch that movie if you don't know what I'm reviewing today. And what I'm reviewing today is the iconic, one of the most popular starships and ships vehicles in general from the Star Wars universe, the OG TIE fighter. And I gotta say, like the bomber, I wish I had 10 of these. And I've said this a bunch of times. I had a big Lego hiatus from about 2013 to like 2020, really 2021, 2022. So I missed out a lot on these insane sets, and that's why I'm doing review videos for them now, because I've only just recently got them now. Like, this is the first time I've gotten this, or like the X-Wing, or like even like Yoda Starfighter, or even like the newest version of the ATT. That's why you're seeing these sort of older sets to you guys on my channel, just in general, because I took a hiatus. I'm glad for the years I got, but I'm still trying to make back the time that I lost and the years that I lost. But I am building back slowly, but I am catching up to everybody. So to begin, sorry about that. My allergies have been killing me today. It's like the first day. I literally like choked on air in that last cut. But yes, I'm catching up to all you guys. Watch out. Joe Clone is on the hunt. And what he has gotten today is obviously, like I said, the OG TIE Fighter. And some people hate on this set. And how could you? Like, 432 pieces, it's not a lot. And you get this amazing looking, it's that iconic look. Like, thing is awesome. But as you know how we do things here, we're going to break down all of the details, and we're going to go from outside to the inside, which honestly I might reverse it and go from inside out, because TIE fighters of all classes really don't have a lot of interior space. They really don't. But without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so it's very simple how to access the interior here on our TIE fighter. You just pull this beautifully printed piece down. It's on these hinges. And you pull the roof up. And before I even get into the interior, no stickers at all on this set. Love it. Just like the bomber, no stickers, all printed pieces. They look fantastic. But this is about it for the interior, guys. We just have the seat for the pilot to sit, his basic controls all along the cabin, and really, that's really it. And that's really a characteristic for all TIE starfighters. They go more for function than for cabin space, which definitely was worth it for them, because they're known to be one of the most lethal starfighters in the whole Star Wars universe. So we're not going to hate on that. But just this TIE fighter pilot, I really only have two. I have the one from the bomber as well. So cool with the silver lines down the helmet there. I've never really seen one like that, but very cool. I should have went through all the minifigures, but I was taking him out of his seat, so I figured might as well go over him right now. But yeah, that's really about it for the inside. We're gonna put him back. We're gonna put our guy. He had the spotlight on him for a minute there, but it's over because he's going back in to his seat. And as you can see, it closes up beautifully. No gaps, just beautiful there. But that's literally it for the inside, guys. Let's move on to all the other fantastic details of this set. And all right, um, my opinion on the build for this is the same as the bomber. The TIE fighters are not fun to build, but it needs to be like that to achieve this fantastic look. There's really no other way to achieve it in a fun way, guys. So it's not a fun build, but it's worth it in the end. I must say, like even like the wings are just so cool. It's really fun for me with TIE fighters because I'm like, oh, this is really such a monotonous and repetitive build, and then once I finish it, I'm like, wow, that was so worth it because it looks so good. That's the back. And it's really just that pod shape that we get that is iconic to TIE fighters. And just look at that. It looks so good how it was smoothed out with all these sloped off pieces. And it really just looks like that iconic TIE fighter look. And I just love it. But again, it's really just on both sides the same build. And it's just sloping and tiling off all of the exposed areas that are more squared to give it that rounded sort of pod-esque look. And I really think they did a good job in achieving that because the cockpit looks, like I said before, that iconic TIE fighter look. And even with it just on the angle, with me holding it, it looks like it could move this thing. But that was really, I was really just sort of going over the middle here. Let's look at the wings. And this was, I've never used techniques like this in any Lego set before, so it was kind of cool for me. This is probably the only fun part of the build was these massive tile pieces here. Because they're on that angle and they're actually studded in. It's no cheating. It's actually studded in. It's crazy though. I've never seen that on a Lego set that I've built. But again, I had a big hiatus, so who am I to say anything? But another cool part of the build, or my second favorite part, or really my favorite part, was this right here, using these ball joints to get that angle on the sort of top and the back of the, or I don't, would that be the top or would that be the sides of the wings? Top, bottom, come on now. But the way you use the ball joints to get the angles on the sides of the wings, that I've never used ball joints on like a ship, like an Imperial ship before, or any really Star Wars starfighter before, so that was kind of cool for me to just see how that ended up looking. All right, so I had to stop in the middle of this review, which I was also doing days ago, because I actually got called into work. I work part-time, and I'm on an on-call sort of system, so it's like really random. When I really or I shouldn't say random. It's really sometimes it's random that I have to go in. But hey, more work, more loot, more Legos. That's how I view it. But I don't really. I was looking back at I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I didn't look at what I talked about or what I didn't talk about. I just saw the TIE fighter sitting here still, and I was like, you know what? Let me jump right into it, because it kind of annoyed me that I had to stop in the middle of the review, because I really love this set, and don't want to give it any disrespect by not reviewing it fully, but those wings are just beautiful in how they're made, and sort of the technique and how to build them. I love the angles here, with these sort of long tile pieces. So cool. Again, it was repetitive, but it needs to be repetitive to achieve that amazing look. And it really does just look amazing, guys. Like, look at that thing. Looks so cool. I wish I had 10 of these. Maybe if I work more days, I will get 10 of these. But that's really about it for the whole ship. TIE fighters have been around since literally A New Hope came out, so it's very it's a very known shape, a very known starfighter, and one of the most iconic starfighters, if not the most iconic starfighter in all of Star Wars. But as you know on this channel, let's go to the final lineup. So I'm really gambling on my bomber right now, and somehow I'm not losing that gamble by it being on that really teeter-tottery slanted angle up there. But I wanted to do that to just show you them together, because I really almost feel like this was like an add-on to the bomber, because they really, or vice versa, they really just look so good together. Like, this just gives me New Hope vibes, just classic Star Wars vibes, and I love it. And that's why I love really all of the Imperial TIE Fighter sets. I'm really going to be looking forward to getting more in the future, because they just look so awesome together. And again, they're really probably the most iconic starfighters in all of Star Wars. But as you know, I'm just a simple man trying to make my way in this universe, and I thank you for joining me on the journey. That is a review. I'm sorry that it got really cut up. You can maybe even see my vibe has changed. I'm a little more tired today. um, but it's all good. I'll see you in the next one, and peace.